Shamam Pahima. Oma. Dear youngsters, welcome. Resume my appreciations, salutations, gratitudes, congratulations, and the wishes and prayers together do to the Lord. We too let us take the sankalpa that these knowledge wise empowering satsangas, which are the real fuel for us, givers of the right direction, these classes we will never miss. If such one or two things we stick to, our life will always be in the right track. Like every day, 7 things we'll do today also. A little common sense thought, then our Sankalpa, then our Shanti Mantra, then the Rigveda Parayanam, then Bhagavad Gita, then Taitiriya Upanishad, then also our Tulsi Ramayana. इतने सारे चीज़ें डेली हम कर रहे attend all of them, keep on learning. In today's common sense thought is very simple. Few things only I'll try to discuss. See how many of them you can catch. First and foremost thing is we are an individual. Aham. मैं. Actually it's a thought only, but conscious thought. I am. First I am. Second is I am given the instruments faculties. Okay. The grosser and subtler ones. So at the gross level, what I am given, this body. At the subtle level, what I am given, the pranas, the sense organs, the mind, the intellect, the memory. So sharira, prana, indriya, mana, buddhi, chitta. These are all given to me, my equipments. Like when you join office, you are given a chair, you are given laptop, computer, cell phone, fan, all that AC. So we are given all of them. Then there is a world put in front of us which we are able to access through these instruments. Third one. Fourth is what? We all come with some our past tendencies and vasanas. Okay. Because of those tendencies or vasanas, when we look at the world, we don't stop by looking at it, but we get some thoughts in our mind, some sankalpas in our mind. Most of them are of the nature of possessing them, want them. So that want is called as desire in us. Now, obviously, when you want something, no, then all the faculties are there anyway. So therefore, we do some action. And the nature of the world made is such that when you and I as an individual with the given equipments in the seen world to obtain something, when we do some action, the result of the action will follow. No action will be without a result. Okay, that action, the karma, can be very micro, very small, very macro also. So, to very beautiful, good, noble also it can be, ugly and worst also. All of them are noted, and the result of that is given. You can't say I know it or I don't know it. Luckily, we are seeing our Gita, maybe the three faculties, the same topic that's being discussed. That we do mainly the karma through the body, through the speech and the mind. So any action done with the body, small little, a clap, it is also a karma. It will have its result. Okay, a word I uttered, that also will have a result. A thought I entertained, that also will result. Okay, then the karmas done by these three in this world always finally are of two types, majorly the good ones and bad ones. Good and bad. Good ones are called punya karma or dharma karma. Bad ones are called papa and adharma. Okay? Then because of these karmas done, we get the result. And again, always remember results final are only two. Sukha and dukkha, happiness and misery. And depending on the karma we do, it intensity, the Papa Punya also are intense or lighter. According to that also, the phala called Sukha Dukkha also are lighter, okay, or heavier. Sukha Dukkha come to us as final result, but the couriers, the ones who bring that to us, the dark man, the postman, the people who bring to us are these three. Objects will bring us the Sukha Dukkha, situations will bring us the Sukha Dukkha, and the people will bring us the Sukha Dukkha. They only bring us, okay, but they are not the ones because of whom we become Sukhi Dukhi. We have become so because of our own actions. Like when you order nowadays online, very good example, you get the things. Now the fellow who brought it is not the one at fault. You have ordered, therefore it came. So to somebody wrote a letter because you love them. Old days, the letter came to you, the postman brought. उनका उसमें कुछ नहीं है. Only he became a nimitta or a person who brings the telegram, money order. Be very clear about these understandings. Now, the next set of understanding is you and I as human being always are individual till we are alive. Always we use these our faculties. Always we see the world. When we see the world, continuously there is the sankalpa is happening in us to possess it. To possess it, continuously we do some action vocally, physically, or mentally. And the result of that is sukha dukkha through the things, beings, and objects, situations is continuously coming to us. That is why you see, from the objects we get sukha. वो भी छोटा भी होगा, बड़ा भी होगा. A small sweet meat somebody gave, कितना मजा है कि नहीं. Object gave sukha. But sometimes more objects will come. Pura packet of chocolates will be there. All of them up to the brim of your satisfaction, you can eat it. So the object gave sukha. Why? Because you did punya, it came. छोटा किया तो छोटा, बड़ा किया तो बड़ा. So to sometimes objects only give us dukkha. You know, you were cutting the vegetable, ungli cut gayo. Or you're walking, something slip हो गए, पाँव कहीं ठोकर खाए, है ना, दहेली पे, या उंगली फंस गया कहीं. That can be small dukkha also, it can be very big dukkha also. है ना, a small stone fell, a little चोट लगी, बस इतना. और कभी you are going in चारधाम or somewhere, बड़ा पत्थर ही गिरा, तो हाथ पैर ज़्यादा भी चोट हो सकता है. So objects are giving sukha, small or big, dukkha, small or big. They don't give. Through them, what punya papa we have done, that only brings us the sukha dukkha. इसको आपको पकड़ना है. So I am an individual, I am given the faculties. I am kept the world in front of me. I am given accessibility to see the world. Seeing the world, I don't stop there. I will like it or dislike it because of my vasanas. Then, when I like it, I try to get it. Then I do the karma. Karma done with body, mind, speech. Every karma, small or big, it will have its result. Like if I have a thought that आप बच्चे लोग अच्छे रहे, that is a mental karma. That will go to the list that punya karma kiya. Yeah, if I think that तुमको अच्छा नहीं हो, so that is a papa karma. That thought also is noted and उसका result आता है. So to I uttered with my word, I love you. That gave you some joy. So that becomes a punya. If I say I hate you, you are useless. That causes dukkha to you. That is noted as papa. So with the hand, I just patted you, lovingly encouraged you. So you liked it. That's a punya. But I gave you a slap or strong hitting, gave you pain. That's a papa. छोटा हो बड़ा हो ये नोट होता है, उसका फल मिलता है. And continuously we are seeing the world, wanting or doesn't want the world, doing the karma, and continuously we are getting the sukha dukkha also, again through these sources. The objects I told you. Second source is the situations. The situations can be the governmental situations, the natural calamities, the prakriti. Through them also we get sukha dukkha. And there we are only again cause of some result of some karma we have done. Otherwise, why a fellow from Tamil Nadu, Andhra go to Himalayas and get lost in that landslides and get beaten? Why a North Indian come to South India and वहाँ पराठा बेचते हुए हाथ जलाया? मतलब क्या है? So it is not accidental. You know how many youngsters Indians go to America, वहाँ चोट लग जाती. Americans इंडिया में तो लिफ्ट से गिर जाता है वो. So it's not accidental. These are all phala of the karma. Okay. Now this is how we are living our life. Very clear picture given to you. Whether we know it or not, this is the mechanism works. Now, three, four things have to be discussed. First, how long it continues. That I am an individual, that I am given the upadhis, that I do look at the world, that I like it, that I do something, and then I get the phala of it. Remember, that phala which comes to me as sukha dukkha through anybody need not be this own life, may not be possible in this life. Therefore, to get that phala only, I go to become sometime the plant, sometime trees, sometime birds, sometime animal, sometime human, sometime the insects, etc. Sometimes if the karmas are good, yaksha, kinnara, kimpurusha, gandharva, siddha, charana, swarga, all of that I go to. They're all different shariras, different janma, different places, different people, different objects. Through what I have to get sukha dukkha, as per the karma we have done as planned by the Lord, there we go. So now here I am there. I am doing some karma. पापा इसका फल मुझे भोगना है और उसके लिए मुझे कोई डियर बननी है शेयर बननी है तो भाई बनूंगा मैं अगले जन्म या कभी ना कभी or I have done a good work. So punya karma. I have to get a good result. So that result may be in some other country or in some other higher plane. So I'll be born there and I get that and I come back from there. On the whole, basically, human life is the launch point for going to any worlds, to get any sharira, to get any of the vastu vyakti paristiti around, and through them to get sukha or dukkha, that is small or big. This is what our life is. Then, how long? It is endless. By itself, it won't end. Okay. There are, remember always, these three options. One is go on doing adharma, papa through the body, mind, intellect. You will go on getting dukkha, misery through things and beings and situation. एक option है. दोनों दूसरा mixture of doing good or bad. Then you will get both of them mixture. Human being में generally mixture होते हैं. Equal सुख, equal दुख, थोड़ा इधर उधर 19-20. Some of us can try to do this ki we can do more and more only good karma, dharma karma, punya karma and all. उसका result हमेशा सुखी होता है. But remember always पुण्य we can't do. कहीं ना कहीं mistake करते हैं उस कारण से दुख होता है. 100% पुण्य we cannot do, but we can aim it. That's how you see some people born in rich family, parents are wonderful, healthy body, no disease, everything they get, whatever they want, nobody to trouble them, everybody loves them, good education, good job, सारा बढ़िया रहता है, मर जाते एक दिन बस सुखी जीवन जीकर. 1 or 2 in between some problem comes, उतना थोड़ा सा उनका पाप था. Other people also are there, and by the time of death only mother died, the father is very bad and drunkard and all. So growing in anatha ashram, nobody to love, nobody to take care, no money to eat also. Everybody hates him, isolated, with diseases. Suddenly dies in one accident. You can see that also. You can see the animals like that and human beings like that. पशु में भी ऐसे है. कुत्ता किसी rich man's house, the dog, it is having more luxurious, comfortable stay and food than other human beings. But वो जीवा in that dog has done that पुण्य. पाप किया है इसलिए कुत्ता बना, उसमें कोई पुण्य में है इसलिए he is in the rich man's house. So keep on doing good is one rule. You have to adopt it in your own interest by thought, word and deed. Then we'll get only good results of sukha. Good objects, good situations, good people. It is in our hands to keep on doing good dharma punya. उसी को तो उपासना करो, दान करो, धर्म करो, ये सारे ये पुण्य कर्म होते. अच्छा बोलो, दूसरों के सेवा में लगे रहो, दूसरों का दुख दूर करो, दूसरों को मदद करो. These are all satkarma, punya karma. It is all in our choice. Huh? As a human being, we are given choice to jump from the very good doing personality to very bad doing personality. Slowly our sukhas get reduced, dukkhas come. So from the bad worst fellow, we can become good also. What are we now, you see? So our effort should be this way. So I am an individual, I have the faculties, I have the world, I see the world, I desire something, so I do something, get the results. Now onwards, nothing to desire, but rather to give to the world only as seva service through all my body, mind, intellect, and senses and speech. Then more and more punya, good karma is done. All my future will be ensured, but nothing is permanent. This is one best option. Other worst was only doing bad and getting bad. Good option is this. The better option than this is what? That is what all spirituality about. I, as an individual, whom technically called as Jiva, when I realize my essential self, that I need not be bound by the Sharira and Upadhi, I am the all pervading self. When that is achieved, then all these Ganchakra or Chakra of Janma, Marana, Sukha, Dukkha, Papa, Punya, all of that once for all can go. And there's the only condition. And that means till that self knowledge is gained, this parampara of janma and doing papa punya and getting sukha dukha, ये go चलता रहेगा. अनगिनत number janma, करोड़ों करोड़. But you know the Paramatma Tattva done. Yad gatva nanivartante तद्धधाम परमम. ऐसा इन गीता उसका अर्थ यही है. लेकिन प्रॉब्लम विद क्या है, एक सीक्रेट बताकर छोड़ता हूँ कि विद शरीर मन बुद्धि लिविंग हैज बिकम अ हैबिट टू अस फॉर मिलियंस ऑफ लाइव्स. Therefore, as a pure Satchidananda Paramatma also, we can exist. That becomes difficult to catch. Therefore, till that is understandable to us, we have to go on listening to those Tattva Shastras. It's obvious, जो अमेरिका में जो ऐसे कंफर्टेबल लग्जरियस हाउस में रहता है विद ऑल अटैच विटैच, अब इंडिया में कोई गांव में आया, उसको वॉशरूम जाने के लिए गांव में कहीं जाना पड़ता है. ही विल से इम्पॉसिबल, हाउ कैन ह्यूमन बीइंग्स लिव लाइक दैट, ही थिंक्स. उसको हाथ से खाने को बोलो, he says impossible, I can eat only with a spoon, he says. आप नीचे बैठ के खाओ. Okay, what नीचे है? He need a dining table only. I mean, they are habituated to like that. So to the Indian Orthodox, जो नीचे बैठ के खाने को आदत है, उसको बोल डाइनिंग टेबल पे बैठो, वो गंदा देखता है, he will not sit. You understood what is the meaning of habits? We are habituated to live as body, mind, intellect, उपाधि. तो हमको नहीं लगता ऐसा कि अच्छा I can be as a self also. See, to understand that as a self we can live, to understand that the self alone is real, to understand that in that only there is infinite bliss and happiness, to understand that other than that all these are, how much are real they are appearing, not so real. You need to listen to the Shastra for so many lives, of which we have made a beginning, maybe in this life or earlier life. इसलिए हमको रेगुलर सुनने को मिल रहा है. So therefore, three options are there. Do papa and suffer, do punya and be happy, do spiritual sadhana and go beyond. Second and third you choose. Leave the first one. If you cannot study Shastra deeply and contemplate and realize self and get permanent liberation of mind, at least do only punya always. This is the minimum maturity expected out of human being in his own interest. Otherwise, he only लेने का देना पड़ेगा. With every small little अधर्म पाप done, you are going to have your दुख. उसी को नरक आदि में हमको डिस्क्राइब करके बोलते हैं. And you can see the beings also. कोई फ्लड में मर रहा है, कोई एक्सीडेंट में मर रहा है, कोई मर्डर में मर रहा है, कोई बीमार होकर मर गया, हार्ट अटैक होकर मर रहा है, कोई भूखे मर रहे हैं, कोई डिसीज. Why all of that? They are all दुख. That Sharira is giving dukkha because of that papa. Why do we do? मरना तो है ही, बट दुखी होकर बीमारी से क्यों मरना है? पहले नींद में मरना है, बस पता ही नहीं चलना कि वी लेफ्ट दिस बॉडी. पुण्य पुरुषास दे डाई लाइक दैट. दे आराम से लीव द बॉडी. अदर्स सफर इन हॉस्पिटल 3 महीने 4 महीने और विद डिसीजेस. वी सिंपथाइज विद देम फ्रॉम आवर साइड आउटसाइड, बट इनसाइड वी मस्ट लर्न फ्रॉम इट दैट ओनली पुण्य कर्म हमको करना. 2 बार सुनो आज का लेक्चर, नोट ऑल द पॉइंट्स. I explained to you, I am Jiva, I am given Upadhi, I am the world in front of me, I see it, I like it, I do karma, it gives the result. All of that बताया हमने. सारांश है पूरा शास्त्रों का, वेदांत का, मनुष्य जीवन का. Then, ओम ब्रह्मणे श्रुति मात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद् गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराण इतिहास संतवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनि गुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्म वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायिनां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं च सर्वेषां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूलता साधनानां प्राप्ति द्वारा बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रु विघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्य नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्रीराम मंदिर शिवकृष्ण समस्त मंदिराणाम आश्रमाणाम पुण्यक्षेत्राणाम विश्वविद्यालयादीनां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रूणां शाश्वत रूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृतेः शाश्वत रूपेण अस्मात् क्षणात् आरभ्य सम्यक् प्रतिष्ठा अवाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्ष धर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां युवानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भक्ति भगवत भक्ति देवता भक्ति गुरु भक्ति शास्त्र भक्ति सत्संग भक्ति साधना भक्ति सेवा भक्ति देश भक्ति धर्म भक्ति सनातन धर्म भक्ति सेवा भक्ति माता पितृ भक्ति आदीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये शांति मंत्र उच्चारणं ऋग्वेद पारायणं श्रीमद् भगवद गीता सप्तदशोध्यायस्य पारायणमध्ययनं श्री कृष्णयजुर्वेद तैत्तिरीयोपनिषद पारायणमध्ययनं श्री रामचरितमानस अंतर्गत सुंदरकांड पारायणं हनुमत लंका यात्रा द्वारा जीवन विजय विषयानाम् अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे मोक्षार्थं जन्म साफल्यार्थं भारतवर्षार्थं विश्वकल्याणार्थं सनातन धर्मार्थं च करिष्यामहे. I have done sankalpa. Now we do sahanamavatu. Om 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 Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Friends, we have done Sahana Bhavatu. Now let us do our Vedic chanting Rigveda from the 29th Anuvaka. Om Ata Veda Parayanam Rigveda Parayanam Prathama Mandalam Atha एकोनत्रिंशतितम मंत्रात् आरभ्य from 29 onwards. 28 we have done. हाँ बड़े बड़े हैं ये थोड़े. ओम अथ प्रथम मंडलम एकोनत्रिंशतितमः अनुवाकः. ओम यच्छिद्धि सत्य सोमपा अनाशस्ता इव स्मसि आतून इन्द्र शंसय गोप्वश्वेषु शुभ्रिषु सहस्रेषु तुवीमघ क्षिप्रिन्वाजानां वदेश चैवस्तव दंसन आतून इन्द्र शंसय गोप्वश्वेषु शुभ्रिषु सहस्रेषु तुवीमघ निष्मापयामि तोदृशा सस्तामभुद्यमाने आतून इन्द्र शंसय गोश्वश्वेषु शुभ्रिषु सहस्रेषु तुवीमघ ससन्तुत्या आरातयो बोधन्तु शूररातयः आतून इन्द्र शंसय गोश्वश्वेषु शुभ्रिषु सहस्रेषु तुवीमघ समिन्द्रगर्दभं मृड नुवन्तं पाप यामुय आतून इन्द्र शंसय गोश्वश्वेषु शुभ्रिषु सहस्रेषु तुवीमघ पताति कुण्डृणाच्चादोरं वातो वनादधे आतून इन्द्र शंसय गोश्वश्वेषु शुभ्रिषु सहस्रेषु तुवीमघ सर्वं परिक्रोशं जहि जम्भया कृकदाश्वो आतून इन्द्र शंसय गोश्वश्वेषु शुभ्रिषु सहस्रेषु तुवीमघ. 30th. आव इन्द्रं कृविं यथा वाजयन्तः शतक्रतुं मम्हिष्टं सिञ्च इन्दुभिः शतं वायः शुचीनां सहस्रं वासमाशिराम येदु निम्नं न रीयते संयन्मदाय शुष्मिण येनाह्यस्योदरे समुद्रो न व्यचोदधे आयमुते समतसि कपोत इव गर्भधिं वचस्तच्छिन्न ओहसे स्तोत्रं राधानां पदे गीर्वाहो वीरयस्य ते विभूतिरस्तु सोनृता ऊर्ध्वस्तिष्ठान ऊतयेऽस्मिन् वाजे शतक्रतो समस्न्येषु ब्रवावहै योगे योगे तपस्तरं वाजे वाजे हवामहे सखाय इन्द्रमूतये अघागमद्यधि श्रवत्सहस्रिणीभिरूतिभिः वाजेभिरुपनोहवम् अनुप्रत्नस्योकसो हुवे तु विप्रतिं नरं यन्ते पूर्वं पिता हुवे तन्त्वा वयं विश्वभाराशास्महे पुरुहूत सखे वसो चरितृभ्यः अस्माकं क्षिप्रिणीनां सोमपाः सोमपाव्नां सखे वज्रिन् सखीनां तथा ततस्तु सोमपाः सखे वज्रिन् तथा कृणो यथा त उष्मसेष्टये रेवतीर्नः सधमाद इन्द्रे सन्तु तु विवाजाः क्षुमन्तो याभिर्मदेम आगत्वा वान्त्वनाप्त स्तोतृभ्यो धृष्णवियानः ऋणो रक्षं न चक्र्योः आयद्दुवः शतक्रतवा कामं जरितॄणां ऋणो रक्षं न च शचीभिः शश्वदिन्द्र प्रोप्सृ पोपृथद्भिर्जिगाय नानदद्भिः शाश्वसद्भिर्धनानि स नो हिरण्यरथं दंसना वांसनः सनितासनये स नो दातु तटि यत् अश्विनावश्वावत्येषायातं शविरया गोमद्दस्रा हिरण्यवत् समानयोजनो हि भां रतोदस्रावमर्त्यः समुद्रे अश्विनेयते न्यघन्यस्य मूर्धनि चक्रं रथस्य ये मथुः परिद्यामन्यदीयते कस्तौषः कदप्रिये भुजे मर्तो अमर्त्ये कं नक्षसे विभावरि वयं हि ते अमन्मह्यान्तादापराकात् अश्वेन चित्रे आरुषे त्वं त्ये भिरागहि वाजेभिर्दुहितर्दिवः अस्मे रयिं निधारय 31 त्वमग्ने प्रथमो अङ्गिरारुषिर्देवो देवानामभव शिवासखा तव व्रते कवयो विद्मनापसो जायन्त मरुतो भ्राज दृष्टयः त्वमग्ने प्रथमो अङ्गिरस्तमः कविर्देवानां परिभूषसि व्रतं विभुर्विश्वस्मै भुवनाय मेधिरो द्विमाताशयुः कतिधा चिदावयवे त्वमग्ने प्रथमो मातरिश्वन आविर्भव सुक्रतूया विवस्वते अरे जेतां रोदसी होतृपूर्ये नग्नो भारमयोजो महो वसो त्वमग्ने मनवेद्याममाशय पुरूरवसे सुकृते सुकृत्तरः श्वात्रेण यत्पित्रोर्मुच्यसे पर्यात्वा पूर्वमनयन्नापरं पुनः त्वमग्ने वृषभः पुष्टिवर्धन उद्यतसृचे भवसि श्रवाय्यः य आहुतिं परिवेद वषट्कृतिमेकायुरग्रे विष अविवाससे त्वमग्ने वृजिनवर्तनिं नरं सक्मन् पिपर्षि विदधे विचर्षणे यः शूरसाता परितक्म्ये धने दभ्रेभिः चित्समृतांसि भूयसः त्वं तमग्ने अमृतत्व उत्तमे मर्तं ददासि श्रवसे दिवे दिवे यस्तातृषाण उभयाय जन्मनेमयः कृणोषि प्रय आच सूरये तन्नो अग्ने सनये धनानां यशसं कारुणं कृणु हि स्तवानः रुद्ध्याम कर्मापसानवेन देवैर्द्यावा पृथिवी प्रावतन्नः त्वन्नो अग्ने पित्रोरुपस्था देवो देवेश्वरमद्यज्जागृभिः तनो कृद्वोधि प्रमतिश्च कारवेत्त्वं कल्याणवसु विश्वमोपिशे त्वमग्ने प्रमतिस्त्वं पितासि नस्त्वं वयस्कृतवत् जामयो वयं सन्त्वाराय शतिनः संसहस्रिणः सुवीरं यन्ते व्रतपाममदाभ्यः त्वामग्ने प्रथमम् आयुमायवे देवा अकृण्वन्नहुषस्य विश्वतिम् इळामकृण्वन्मनुषस्य शावनीम पितुर्यत्पुत्रो मम कस्य जायते तन्नो अग्ने तव देव पायुभिर्मघो नो रक्षत्वन्वश्च वन्द्य त्राता तोकस्य तनये गवामस्य निमेषं रक्षमाणस्तव व्रते त्वमग्ने यज्ञ मे पायुरन्तरो निषङ्गाय चतुरक्ष इध्यसे यो रातह्यवो वृकाय धायसे किरेश्चिन्मन्त्रं मनसा वनोषि तं त्वमग्न उरुशंसाय वागते स्पार्हं यद्रेक्नः परमं वनोषि ततो अद्रस्य चित्प्रमतिरुच्यसे पिता प्रपाकं शास्ति प्रदिशो विदुष्टरः त्वमग्ने प्रयतदक्षिणं नरं वर्मेव स्योतं परिपासि विश्वदः स्वादुक्ष्मधायो वसतौ स्यो न कृज्जीवयाजं यजते सोपमा दिवः इमामग्ने शरणिं मीमृशो न इमामध्वानं यमगाम दूराद् अविहृता प्रमति सौम्यानां भूमि रस्नुषि कृन्मर्त्यानां मनुष्यदग्ने मनुष्वदग्ने अङ्गिरस्वदङ्गिरो ययाति वत्सदने पूर्ववच्छुचे अच्छयाह्यावः दैव्यं जनमासादय बर्हिषि यक्षी च प्रियम् एतेनाग्ने ब्रह्मणा वावृधस्व शक्तिवायत्ते च कृमा विदाव उत प्रणेष्वभिवस्यो अस्मान् सं शान्तिः शान्तिः up to we have done so 32 कल करना है thank you let us do our Gita beta Bhagavad Gita 17th chapter Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yoga we have seen our vasanas, our antakarana, our shraddha, our vyaktitva, our performance and the result. 6 things. Vasana, vyaktitva, shraddha, vyaktitva, performance and the follow. They can be sattvic, rasic, tamasic. In so many things we do. The two things we saw are one is bhojanam, food, ahara. Second, yajna we have seen. Now we are seeing tapasya. So in this chapter, ahara, yajna, danam, tapasya. All the four are very compulsory to be done, but they can be done sattvic, rasic, tamasic way. To avoid rasic, tamasic, start doing more and more sattvic. Okay. Now, before that, when we are discussing tapasya, tapasya themselves are at three levels: sharira level, vani level, man level, and these three can be done sattvic, rasic, tamasic. That topic we are discussing. In that, the sharirika sthayi tapasya is mentioned to us by Sri Krishna Bhagavan and in brackets necessary compulsory for us to do. 2 days back we discussed when we live life of tapasya in how many ways we are protected, saved, blessed, rewarded, etc. Okay, now let us continue today. Out of 5 6 things, 4 are things we have seen. I think 2 or 3 होए वो दोनों आज हम करेंगे. तो then we can go to the वाचिक तपस्या tomorrow. आज यही कायिक तपस्या में हम रोकते हैं. Now let us chant the mantra 4 times. Let us by heart it, nothing wrong. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita अथ सप्तदशोऽध्यायः श्रद्धात्रय विभाग योगः श्री चतुर्दश श्लोकः श्री भगवानुवाच देवद्विजगुरुप्राज्ञ पूजनं शौचमार्जवं ब्रह्मचर्यमहिंसा च शारीरं तप उच्यते देवद्विजगुरुप्राज्ञ पूजनं शौचमार्जवं ब्रह्मचर्यमहिंसा च शारीरं तप उच्यते देवद्विजगुरुप्राज्ञ पूजनं शौचमार्जवं ब्रह्मचर्यमहिंसा च शारीरं तप उच्यते देवद्विजगुरुप्राज्ञ पूजनं शौचमार्जवं ब्रह्मचर्यमहिंसा च शारीरं तप उच्यते. Sharira tapa, tapasya that can be and should be done with the sharira. As a result, beautiful punya phala rewards will come to us. 8 of them are told. Deva puja, Dvija puja, Guru puja, Pragna puja. They are 4. Fifth one is Shaucham. Sixth is Archavam. Seventh is Brahmacharyam. Eighth is Ahimsa. Cha means anything around this not mentioned here, you have to add that also. Why not mention? Because it is a Yuddha Kshetra. Bhagwan is teaching Arjuna. There is so much of tension, worry वहाँ. तो जैसे आप भी जल्दबाजी में तो थोड़ा कह के जाए तो सुनने वाले को बाकी समझना पड़ता है. And in a book, you can't say everything. You can write. It will become bulky. So one or two, if you want to add them also. So here Deva, Dvija, Guru, Pragna, Pujanam. So all that. The Mata Pita is not written there. Grandfather is not written. So क्या उनका पूजा करना नहीं क्या? क्योंकि वहाँ लिखा नहीं भगवान ने तो मैं नहीं करूँगा. अरे भाई, that goes without saying. Clear? So that we have exhaustively seen. What is the meaning of puja? Means puja bhavana. Both doing the gross puja also and listening to what they say, both are become puja. Puja is puja bhavana, the feeling of respect and reverence to some higher altar. Then I have explained yesterday thoroughly. Shaucham, day before day also we have seen. I'll not repeat all of them. Arjavam also, yesterday we spent sufficient time. That can be reminded once more, as we just now saw in our introduction class also. Arjavam means at the body level is let the body be straight. ऐसा होना चलना भी straight होना है. With that all physiological functions will be better. So when you sit straight, walk straight. That's called Rujuta of the Sharira. Sit for meditation, that also straight. Because the Sharira Tapasya, we can call Rujuta is straightness in the body is called Tapasya. Try to sit like this straight. Head, this neck, back, and front portion perpendicular one direction. You can see that self-respect, dignity in a moment's time. You can see a responsibility inside. You can see alertness inside. Because in this pose, the entire Shaktis are properly distributed. ऐसा बैठ गए, this is the sign of wanting to sleep. Therefore, when the body sleeps, mind sleeps, everything sleeps. So the Rujuta of the body is this one, which we have not shared yesterday. Today we discussed this. What we said yesterday, the meaning of Arjavam or Rujuta is he accept the body, that it will be born, it will grow. If there is prarabdha, the disease will come, it will become old, one day it will die. Second, Arjavam. Third, Arjam is what? Body for whatever the purpose it is given, doing that is called as the Rujuta of the Sharira. It is given for Dharma, it is given for Seva, it is given for Upasana, it is given for any spiritual sadhana where it can help us. So this is called as Rujuta of the Sharira. Tapasya at the Sharira level being Ruju. So Devatija Guru Pragna Pujanam, 4 ho gaya. Shaucham, the purity I spoke to you, then Arjava. 2 more are there which we will study today. And they are also seen by us in our earlier chapters also it came. The 7th one is Brahmacharyam. At the body level, the Brahmacharya. So, okay, Brahmacharya is the tapas at the Sharira level. So, any bhoga given to the Sharira is against the Brahmacharya. So, using the body only for the yoga is called as Brahmacharya. And Brahmani Charanam, the 2 main meanings about that is this body be utilized only for the Brahma or the Bhagavan or Veda service. That's called Brahmacharya. Second is not overdoing anything with the body. Exactly doing it. Bad to kabhi karna hi nahi hai. Doing good things, that also calculated way, so that the body remains for long time. More works can be done. That's never overdoing anything is at the body level Brahmacharya. And third Brahmacharya is celibacy. Okay. Sharirik. Now, Brahmachari, Grahastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyas. For all of them, the Brahmacharya Vrata is there. In those 4, Brahmachari, Vanaprastha, Sannyasi का Brahmacharya है, totally they have to deny any of the body related bhoga. Only for the Grahastha that is allowed, that also for getting the children, also according to the Shastra given way and time. That's it. If a Grahastha in that way, disciplined way lives, he is called also Brahmachari. And the other 3, Brahmachari, शादी तो नहीं हुआ तो you should focus only on the study. Vanaprasthi he has taken for tapasya. Therefore, how can he involve in that? अब sannyasi है, he has given up identity with the body only. How can he involve in those bodily pleasures? This is called as brahmacharya sadhana. Okay. Then the opposite of brahmacharya is indulgence. That is in 8 types. Therefore, 8 types withdrawing is called as brahmacharya, complete brahmacharya. Astavida maithuna asamacharanam, they say. That is all of that. Looking at somebody, the opposite gender wala, and then having sankalpa in the mind, then talking to them mazak vaste, touching them, giving the gifts to make them, favorable to us. All of them are the against to the brahmacharya. Then guhya bhashanam, secretly talking, meeting. Koi nahi, all 8 types of breakage of brahmacharya is there. In that, the last one is to indulge. But before that, even thinking about it, talking about it, looking with the eye having a sankalpa, all of that is called brahmacharya ka opposite. If one wants to be really spiritually growing, 100% you will have to do this Ashtavida Maithuna Asavacharana Brahmacharya. And not impossible. There are so many Rishi Munis, even now, Sadhu Santa Sannyasi Sadhaka, लाखों में है. In some of these sampradayas, like the Jainas or these Swami Narayan, they are all महानुभाव, उनको भी प्रणाम ही करना है. सब में साधु हिंदू संन्यास साधु इतने हिमालयों में बैठे रहते हैं. They are only in the Shiva Smarana, only in the Dhyana. गंगा स्नान, गंगामय आरती, ओम नमः शिवाय मंत्र जप, ध्यान, बस. That is brahmacharya they do. Other brahmacharya is never overdo anything. Then with all the indriyas, like eating more with the mouth also against brahmacharya. Sleeping more than required also is against brahmacharya. In that way, brahmacharya means controlling gross faculties. इतना समझ लो. This is called as sharirik tapasya. And the last one is the most important, ahimsa. Though ahimsa some places said as mentally don't do himsa, mentally तो करना भी नहीं चाहिए. Physically also not doing himsa to anyone, it is also a brahmacharya. Sorry, it's also a sharirika tapasya. We are talking about sharira tapasyas, ahimsa. To be careful that with our own sharira we don't harm anyone. हाथ पैर तोड़ देते हैं किसी का, ये घर में ही तो भाई भाई के बीच में लड़ाई. So, how many are there now? Sharira tapasya, Devadija Guru Prajna Pujanam, 4 हो गए. Shaucham, 5 हो गए. Brahmacharya, Shaucham, Arjavam, 6th one. Brahmacharya, 7. And then Ahimsa, the 8th one. In this way, the tapasyas are done. Then Sharira is not misused. It is rightly utilized. Then better blessings will come to us from the Lord. Better Shariras are given, better abilities are given. पुण्य काउंट हो जाएगा. उसका भी बहुत फल होता है. And why it's called a tapasya? Because to do all these things, lot of hardship you have to go through the body. Like Devadvija Guru Pragna Puja karna hai, so you have to make your body work a lot. That's tapasya. Shaucham, you have to take bath and all, वो भी तपस्या है. रुजुता मैंने जो कहा है उसमें भी there is hard work is there. The brahmacharyam, controlling the sharira. Ahimsa also. Some situations tempt us to do himsa. Our own anger tempts us. That person has done wrong. तो हमको खर लगता है मन को हिंसा करो करके, नहीं करना. Shariram tamochit. And in this regard, you ask one question. The doctors do the operation. Body को ही करते, body से ही करते. Soldiers shoot with the rifle, the other fellow with the body only. They do to the body only. Is it himsa? No. There, the himsa definition is at the mind level. Killing the terrorist or the judge giving capital punishment to the criminal, they are not himsa. They are ahimsa because they are not done for selfish purpose. है ना? It is for the whole nation, it's a job. And we are not going to kill them. They are attacking us, so we finish them. That is not himsa. That is self-protection. धर्म है वो तो एक्चुअली. युद्ध करके देश को बचाना is a धर्म है वो, not the himsa at all. So to a doctor cuts that patient and removes that things and makes him healthy. It's a महापुण्य कर्म. It's not अधर्म. फिजिकली देखकर काटा है डॉक्टर ने हिंसा किया, अरे दैट हिंसा, द इंटेंशन इज पॉजिटिव, उसको हेल्दी बनाने का. Okay, in this way, we will conclude today the Sharirika Tapasya. Tomorrow, Vachika Tapasya will discuss. बढ़िया रहेगा वो. अनुद्वेगकरं वाक्यं सत्यं प्रियहितं चेत् स्वाध्यायस्तं चैव वाङ्मयं तप उच्यते. 6 or 7 of them are said. One by one we'll see. Thank you. Today this is one. Now in our Upanishad class, I wanted 3 days to spend. 2 days I have done. Third day I will do today. Same mantra ucharana. In that Taittiriya Upanishad, Om Shri Krishna Yajurvediya Taittiriya Upanishad, Shanti Mantra, Om Shanno Mitra Samvaruna, Shanno Bhavatvaryama, Shanna Indro Bruhaspati, Shanno Vishnurukrama, Namo Brahmane, Namaste Vayo, Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi, Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami, Rutam Vadishyami, Satyam Vadishyami, तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम् ओम शांति शांति शांति. Now friends, in this topic, whether I am able to tell you emotionally or not, whether I am able to tell you convincingly or not, whether I am able to use the correct vocabulary or not, it is your job to aggressively, actively understand this topic, accept this topic. Okay. What is the topic today's? Swadhyaya and Abhyasanam. Means what? Sorry, not Abhyasanam. That is in the same thing. You know? Swadhyaya Abhyasanam Vangmem Tapuchate कल आएगा हो. यहाँ Swadhyaya Pravachanam. So listening to the satsang from elders, studying it and implementing as it has to be done, ourselves telling others. These three. Pravachana sununa, be attentive. Whatever we have understood सुना है उसका स्वाध्याय करना means relating that with ourselves, practicing it, being at the benefits, talking to others about this. Again pravachana dena. Pravachan sunna, samskar practice karna, pravachan dena. These three should happen throughout life. And while doing this, any other duties of the things we have to do, any other sadhanas we have to do, unko bhi aap karte rehna. So, the intelligence of this Rishi here is what? He is telling us what the other things we have to do every day. And along with that, he is joining this also, joining this also. Only to say that you may miss this one, but don't miss this one. This should go every time, every day with you, through you. This Swadhyaya, Pravachana and Pravachana. Pravachana, Swadhyaya, Pravachana. Pravachana सुनना, स्वाध्याय साधना करना, फिर प्रवचन करना यार बोलना दूसरों को. If you cannot speak, you take the people to where the speech is happening. You give them the books. That is also as good as giving lecture because everybody is not capable of giving satsang. That's not a liability at all. You can take that person, like what I am telling you. If you cannot tell others, you bring them to the class. You give them Geetha book. You guide them to that website. That is also as good as giving pravachana. Actually, तुम खुद ही दे सकते हो तो nothing like that. Every of my students become 1,000 times greater speakers than me in all aspects, million times. ये तो मेरा expectation है. My Sanatan Dharma needs people like you all who become the knowers, experiencers and speakers. हमें चाहिए बहुत प्रचारक. So, Rutam, Satyam, Tapaha, Damaha, Shamaha, Agni, Agnihotram, Atithi, Manusham, Praja, Prajana, Prajati. ये सारे every human being will have to do. While doing that, Swadhyaya Pravachana should never be compromised. Okay. Long back, around 560 days back, in one of my morning classes, I spoke this topic. Morning introduction, common sense thought. 550 दिन पहले मेरे को याद है. If we don't do this Swadhyaya, Brahmachana, and some of our Upasana Tapasya, saying that there's no time for it. You know how our foolishness is? I give you that examples also. That the man has gone to forest to cut the tree. 8 hours he tried. He could not cut one tree. ओके, लॉन्ग स्टोरी को कट शार्ट करके बता रहा हूँ मैं. Then why is taking so many time, so much time when somebody went and observed the kulhadi which is in his hands axe? It is so blunt that how much our effort is doing, he is not able to cut. Now that man who came intelligent, he said, Bhai, why are you not sharpening this axe of yours? And that old man says, I have no time. No, he says, I have no time to sharpen the axe. And he's spending 8 hours to cut the tree. Instead of that, he spends half an hour to sharpen the axe. The tree will be cut in 2 hours only. You understood? You and I also. If we say we have no time for pravachana listening, swadhyaya, and doing our sadhanas to sharpen our intellects, our success in the life either will be not guaranteed or will be delayed. Why you are coming to this class? To sharpen your intellect, to sharpen your mind, you sharpen your faculties, abilities, so that you perform in the world beautifully, successfully for your sake. One extra additional demand we put in front of you is don't only succeed for yourself, serve the world also, serve the Lord also, become spiritual also. ये तो हमारे तरफ से ऑप्शन दिए गए हैं. We don't compel you, but you take it as seriously after doing your successes in your selected goals. But उसके लिए भी पहले you have to have your equipment sharper. So these things are sharpening ones. अंडरस्टूड नो. सत्संग सुनना, पढ़ाई करना, उसमें जो बताया उसके अनुसार जीना और दूसरों को सत्संग देना, मतलब टेलिंग देम दिस गुड थॉट्स, गुड नॉलेज, विजडम. दे शुड थ्रू आउट द लाइफ बी देयर. दैट्स व्हाई द चिल्ड्रन आर देयर. टेल द चिल्ड्रन, योर ब्रदर्स आर देयर, टेल देम. देयर रिलेटिव्स आर देयर. कोई ना कोई करके they are somebody to whom you can speak or because the world in today's world, negativity is spread so much grossly, subtly. To counter that, the positive also has to be equally strong. नहीं तो फिर ये पॉजिटिव रहेगा नहीं, सारा नेगेटिव होगा. नेगेटिव मीन्स द वार्स बिटवीन द कंट्रीज, स्टेट्स एंड पीपल एंड किलिंग ईच अदर, लूटिंग, प्लंडरिंग, वर्स देन राक्षसास एंड एनिमल्स. बिकॉज नेगेटिव स्प्रेड है. अब पॉजिटिव का हमें स्प्रेड कर. ओके, आई हैव टोल्ड यू 3 days, आई टुक 3 days. आज एक बार पढ़ूंगा. टुमारो आई विल टेक यू टू द नेक्स्ट अनुवाक ऑफ दिस तैत्तिरीय शिक्षावल्ली. 2 more are there. Then comes the Dvitiya Brahmanandavalli, little subtler. ओम ऋतंच स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च सत्यंच स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च तपश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च दमश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च शमश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च अग्नेयश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च अग्निहोत्रंच स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च अतिथयश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च मानुषं च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च प्रजा च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च प्रजनश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च प्रजातिश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च सत्यमिति सत्यवचाराधीतरः तप इति तपो नित्य पौरुषिष्टिः स्वाध्याय प्रवचने एवेति न को मौद्गल्यः तद्धितपस्तद्धितपः. मेरे को आ गया है मंत्र. I remembered. Swadhyaya Pravachana is important. Never a day without listening to our gurus. Never a day without at least studying for half an hour. Never a day without at least half an hour of reflection, introspection. Am I living according to the wisdom gained or not? Never a day without at least spending 15 minutes in sharing this wisdom with others. Listening, studying, practicing, sharing. Listening, studying, practicing, उसी में ही रिफ्लेक्शन इंट्रोस्पेक्शन आ गया. इंट्रोस्पेक्शन शेयर विद अदर्स. ओके, टुडे आई स्टॉप इट हियर. टुमारो विल डू अहम वृक्षस्य नेरिवा. छोटा सा ही अनुवाक है, परसों के दिन थोड़ा बड़ा वाला होगा. नाउ कम टू हनुमान जी इज राम राम. वेयर वी आर यस्टरडे कि गरुड़ सुमेरु रेणु समताहि राम कृपा करि चितवा जाहि. लंकिनी, while wishing Hanumanji for success, she says, keep Rama in the heart, then all big problems, troubles, challenges will become easier, lighter and smaller. Having heard that from her, now Hanumanji moves ahead. In that moving ahead, These 2.5 chaupai ek doha hai. I will enjoy that chanting for myself. You also enjoy. We will see what are the things we have to learn along with listening to the story. Uh, गरुड़ सुमेरु रेनु समताहि राम कृपा करि चितवा जाहि अति लघु रूप धरऊ हनुमान पैठा नगर सुमिरि भगवान मंदिर मंदिर प्रति करि शोधा देखे जह तह अगणित जोधा गयऊ दसानन मंदिर माहि अति विचित्र कही जात सुनाहि शयन किए देखा कपि देहि मंदिर महुन दीखि भय देहि भवन एक पुनि दीख सुहावा हरि मंदिर तह भिन्न बनावा रामायुध अंकित गृह शोभावरनि न जाई नव तुलसी का बृंदतः देखि हर्ष कपिराई सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सतगुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. So today's lessons directly from this the line of the second chaupai. Ati lagu rupa dhareu Hanumana. Hanumanji has taken small Ati lagu rupa, very small rupa. So in that only there is an answer. How could Hanumanji take Ati lagu rupa? Because he is Hanumana. He has no ego. Mana means ego. Hanu means the one who is removed. An egoless person, when he has to achieve a goal, for that when he needs to become laghu, he will become laghu smaller. The attention should be on the goal to be reached, on the work to be done, not of any arrogance or ego we should keep. अति लघु रूप धरे. अब जरूरत है बढ़ावे, लाइक इन हनुमान चालीसा, सूक्ष्म रूप धरी सियहि दिखावा, विकट रूप धरी लंक जरावा, भीम रूप धरी असुर संहारे. But all these three rupas taken, all these three actions are done by Hanumanji. For what? Ramachandra ke kaja not bigade savare. To do Lord Rama's work, Hanumanji becomes Sukshma, becomes Vikata, becomes Bhima. He takes darshan of Sita ji. He will burn Lanka, he will kill Rakshasa. But goal is Paramatma, Seva. तो यहाँ अति लघु रूप धरे. Remember, sometimes becoming small doesn't mean that we have become small. There is a shloka in Telugu Bhasha. A mountain is seen small in a mirror. Doesn't mean that it has become smaller. Wherever we are to become small, be small there. అనువుగాని చోట నదికుల రాదు కొంచెముండు తెల్ల కొదువగాదు కొండ అద్దమందు కొంచెమై ఉండదా విశ్వదావిర. Where we are not to be bigger, small होना है वहाँ. Doesn't mean we become small. तो अति लघु रूप धरे हनुमाना. The lesson is ready to take any form, छोटा or बड़ा, depending on the work to be done. And you don't do this. मैं college going, school going, engineering student. How can I wash the utensil at home? Then don't eat also in the utensil. If you eat, you should wash also. I'll not wash my clothes. Then बिना कपड़े घूमो. I don't clean the house. Then road पे रहो बाहर. You, the youngsters, have a peculiar ego arrogance. Vichitra. And whenever I want to laugh, I remember the youngsters. And they are such a cartoon to me, the Mevkoops, with all their Vichitra performances. लोटपोट होकर हंस हंस के मर जाऊंगा मैं. One of those cartoon is this one. हमें छोटा नहीं बनना. है ना. शर्म आती है तो ना आने के लिए मूर्ख. सो अति लघु रूप धरो हनुमान. देन नेक्स्ट वन क्या है नेक्स्ट? Paitanagar Sumiri Bhagavan. Again, he remembered Paramatma. Why he should remember Lord? The goal is remembered, all of that. Then Paitanagar he entered. So just because 4 obstacles came, he did not give up. He entered only. So he never forgot his goal. That is what we have to remember. Paitanagara. And he knows the Lord is the one who works through him. Therefore, he remembered the God. These two are the lessons you learn from this line. I can expand it with lot of example, but main thought बता दिया आप समझ ली. Now having entered Lanka now, Mandira Prati Karisodha. Mandira Prati Karisodha, he started doing Shodhana, inquiring or searching. Shodhana means searching. For Mother Sita, for which work he has gone there. अब देखो एक बहुत बढ़िया सा तुलसीदास जी ग्लोरी वेरी स्वीट. To understand Tulsidas and such Mahatmas, na, we have to be very high level of purity, egolessness. He is searching the Lanka Nagari. In Lanka Nagari, only Rakshasas are there. When the Rakshasas are there in that Lanka Nagari and he is searching their houses, how can the Tulsidas write them as Mandira Mandira? हनुमान जी ने मंदिर मंदिर ढूंढा लिखा है. वहां तो मंदिर कहाँ है? सब राक्षसों के घर है वो सब. How can they be मंदिर? This is what the beauty and subtlety. Is Hanumanji searching for the Rakshasas? Not, no. He is searching for Sita ji. No, he is searching for Sita ji with anticipation that she can be in any of the house. And whichever the house she is there, she being Jagat Janani Mata, that house will be Mandira only, no? So Mata Sita ji ke darshana hetu, he is searching the houses. Any house she can be there, therefore that house is Mandira only for him. Then so carefully, respectfully, he is searching for her in every house without touching even a leaf also of the any house, without disturbing a little bit. That is the meaning of attitude of मंदिर. जैसे मंदिर जाके आप सारे तोड़ फोड़ के घर लाते हो क्या? तो you to very carefully go when you go to temple, because it is place of God. So any house can be place of Mother Sita. Therefore, he was looking at those houses as mandira. But same Hanumanji, when he found her to be in Ashoka Vatika, not any Rakshasa's house, वही मेरे पून से सारा जला दिया. Oh, then that is different standpoint. पहले तो माता हो सकती है वहां ना. In this way, for a bhakta, everybody is the temple of God only. Search for the God in everybody. You will find. Mandira Pratikarisoda. Beautiful it is. Then he was in way searching. The lesson to be learnt is every body is a temple of God. Look for the God in them. That's it. Itna lesson. For Hanumanji, it is about Sita ji can be anywhere. So she is Jagat Janani Mata. So that place is Mandira. With that attitude to an event, his attention was only in seeing for mother. He is not troubling anything, tempted by anything. While he was doing so, they ke jahataha aganita jodha. So en route and in the houses also, uncounted Bhayankara Yuddha Yodhaon he went on watching, seeing them. So you will note all of them, his memory is sharp. Then he will calculate in what way we have to make strategy. Then the next line is Gayau Dasanana Mandira Mahi. Then he entered into Ravana's place also. So in Lanka there is a Pushpaka Vimana. In that Pushpaka Vimana there is one again Mandira, one big Bhavanti. In that Ravana is there. In these two lines में बता दिया तो in Valmiki Ramayana 2-3 chapters are explained to explain are taken to explain the Shobha of the Lanka Nagari, then the houses of them, particularly the Pushpaka Vimana, and in that Pushpaka Vimana Ravana. इतना लंबा चौड़ा whole sarga is spent in describing the Ravanas, the Holia. Adbhuta Varnan it is. The fellow is Bhayankara, but the Varnan is good. So, Gayau Dasanana Mandira Mahi. He has gone to that Ravanasura's Mandira. Is in one line Tulsidas says, Ati Vichitra. It is so Chitra Vichitra, wonderful it is. Ki kahi jata so nahi. Nobody can describe it. You know, with the gold, the jewels, the pearls, the diamonds, with which entire Lanka Nagar is made. आप पढ़ो वाल्मीकि रामायण, इसलिए तो पढ़ो कम से कम. Then you will feel how arrogant we were just by knowing the today's science. We think we know everything and all. Yeah, we know many good things, no doubt, but already it was in the past. अभी का भी चल रहा है बढ़िया सा काम, but the world is continuously there. These things many a times happen. So कहीं ना जाए सो देखे क्या कहा, अति विचित्र कही जात सो नाही. So when he went into Ravana's bhavana, बहुत बड़ा, बहुत बढ़िया, he was so surprised to see the richness of the whole place and the Ravana's being there. He was sleeping. He really, for a moment, thought, what a great person yaar he is. He develops respect to Ravana at one time. And for that wrong action of abducting Sita ji and Dushta Karma, वो छोड़ो हो तो रावण में शक्ति है, ज्ञान है, सब है. Now, शयन किए देखा कपिते ही, तो ईसा हनुमान जी रावण को स्लीपिंग खर्राटे मारते हुए. Ravana sleeping, Kumbhakarna sleeping are beautiful. Huh? Then Mandira Mahuna Diki Vaidehi. He searched everywhere. He could not see Mother Sita. तो ये तो एक लाइन में बताया. इन वाल्मीकि रामायण, when he saw Ravana in huge palang सो रहे हैं, थोड़ा दूर में एक और पलंग पे his wife Mandodari was sleeping. Hanuman ji sees the Mandodari. He is a monkey, bandar hai. His mind is filled with Sita ji only. For some time, he thinks she is Sita ji only. And one big chapter of some 20, 30, 40 shlokas, Valmiki there describes the joy of Hanuman ji of seeing Sita, वो मंडोरी को देखकर. he starts jumping, he start shouting तो नहीं करते हैं, वो जैसे बंदर हो ना छलांग मारते हैं ना, वो कर रहे हैं, खंबे पकड़ के ऊपर जा रहे हैं, नीचे जा रहे हैं, अपने पूंछ को लेकर मुंह में लगा के वो चुम्मा दे रहे हैं. एवरीथिंग ए बंदर कैन डू, हनुमान वाज डूइंग आउट ऑफ हिज जॉय, एक्साइटमेंट. I think from tomorrow I'll keep Valmiki Ramayana also here. I'll talk to you these topics while following it. है ना, सोने पे सुहाग हो जाएगा. अभी हनुमान जी ने दिया है थॉट. What an explanation it is. He is somersaults, he is doing jumping, he is joyful, he was. There is joy of tears in the eye. He have seen Sita ji, my mission accomplished. After all that done, then he becomes normal and gives a thappa to himself, saying that how come the wife of Bhagwan Rama, Sita ji, can be here in Ravana's palace in this way, comfortably sleeping, forgetting Sita, Ramji. It is impossible करके he feels so much ashamed for his own thought. Then he decides she is not Sita ji. All that is not said here, but इतना कहा मंदिर न महु दीकी वैदेही. Then he went out. Then he searched so many. So all that list is cut short. Then in his search one मंदिरा he found. ये क्या है? भवन एक पुनि दिखा. एक भवन दिखाया सुहावा. It is more differently beautiful than other temples, other houses of other Rakshasas. वाल्मीकि में तो लिस्ट आता है कौन कौन का क्या है ना, रावण का, कुंभकर्ण का, मेघनाद का, फिर वहां बहुत सारे मंत्रीगण आते रावण, है ना, लॉट ऑफ नेम्स, देर ऑल भवंत. बाहर नेम प्लेट होगा, वो सब लिखा है उधर. विरूपाक्ष, यूपाक्ष, प्रघस, भासकर्ण, as a big names of the Rakshas. While watching all of them, he went to one place. Bhavana eka puni dika suhava. एक भवंती को देखा, it was so beautiful. And Hari Mandiratah Bhinna Banava. Then what is it? Next to that place, a special temple for the Lord Vishnu is made there. A house is there, but a mandir also is there next to it. Hari Mandiratah Bhinna Banava. Hari Mandir is a golden temple है अमृतसर में. That Hari Mandir Sahib only. It is Vishnu Bhagwan's temple. Then they made it into all that. Anyway, that also one type of Hari Mandiratah Bhinna Banava. And in that house outside, beautiful. What is written? What is there? Rama Ayudha Ankita Gruha. On that घर के सामने भगवान रामा's धनुर्बाण and the quiver, they were painted there. And Sobha Bharani na Jai, the beauty of that whole place, divine beauty, not the other beauty, divine beauty, other beauty also. Like Sobha Bharani na Jai, and Nava Tulasi ka Vrundataha. Everywhere the freshly growing, the Tulasi Paudha were there, which are डियर टू विष्णु भगवान, है ना. नव तुलसिका बृंदतः देखी हर्ष कपिराई. He was extremely happy seeing that. Now obviously you must be understood by now. किनका होगा वो घर? साक्षात रावणा's younger brother विभीषण, who is the Maha Bhakta Bhagwan Ram. So tomorrow we'll see Hanuman Vibhishana Milan and the discussion between them. So beautiful. In that also so many things to learn. From Vibhishana we can learn, you make your house like it's a Bhagwan's temple, grow all the tulsi paudha, let only divine things happen there. Rama idhar rakho, to rakshana bhi hota hai. These are the things can be learned from this topic. Tomorrow we'll see how early morning taking Lord's name, Vibhishanji comes out, seeing that Ramanama, Hanumanji understands it, to sadhu hoga, so there will be no problem with meeting a sadhu. Then he invites, then they discuss such a beautiful topic of Rama Bhakti and all between them happen. You will be touched in your emotions if you carefully listen. Thank you. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhuyat, Sajjana Shanti Mahapriyat, Shantam Uchit Vandebhyah, Muktaschanyani Moche, Dastoma Sadgamya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamya, Mrityorma Mritangamya, Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachate, Purnasa Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Paravrishubhyo Parabrahmane Shrutimatre Namaha तत्सत ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, गीता माता की जय, वेदव्यास भगवान की जय, याज्ञवल्क्य के वैशंपायन महाचमस्य भगवान की जय, कृष्ण यजुर्वेदिया तैत्तिरीय उपनिषद शास्त्र की जय, श्री तुलसीदास महाराज की जय, श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की, सीता माई की जय, लक्ष्मण स्वामी जी, आंजनेय स्वामी जय, श्री रामचरितमानस महाशास्त्र की जय, रामायण महाशास्त्र की जय, वाल्मीकि भगवान की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय, आज के आनंद की जय. नमः पार्वती पदे हर हर महादेव, हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय राम राम. अम्बे में श्री आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मोक्ष मुक्त गण की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति की जय. अध्यात्म जीवन विधान की जय. समस्त युवा मंडल की जय. थैंक यू बेटा. ओके.